Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Nope, that did not work out.
We are, what is
Is it
it?
better if we had a third person?
She's a harmonizing queen. I'm the harmonizing loser. Happy New Year, everyone. This is our first video of 2020. That sounds so weird. Like the future. 2020. We had a great 2018. We got going on this channel.
It was like the best year.
Yeah, it was. We got married. We got going on this channel. We got...
You guys didn't hear. We got married.
We got married too. Flash picture that we know, we haven't, I don't know if we've told the viewers this, that, you know, when the Krashlyn had their wedding, we had their wedding, we had our wedding. We actually did our own wedding photography. We set up a tripod, and we just took a few pictures on the beach. I kept telling Sara, I go, we just need one good picture. We got like 2 or 3 really good pictures, and then other than that, some of them were disasters. So Krashlyn got married. We did our video the other day. We're actually filming this the day after New Year's. Do you have any New Year's resolutions, Sara?
To be more awesome than I was yesterday.
Just yesterday. Our group resolution is our channel is about 100 away from getting to 2,000 subscribers. So our resolution is to get to 2,000 subscribers, which I think we can happen. Yes. I think we can make it happen. 2,000 subscribers, that'd be awesome. Yeah, and thank you guys for subscribing. When we first put our first Preath video out, we knew we'd get maybe some views because people were interested, but people keep watching what we are reacting to. So thank you guys so much for watching this year. We're having so much fun. Keep watching. There's always gonna be new content, WOSO. So we did the Krashlyn video a couple days ago. Thanks for everyone watching it, because we really enjoyed all the content. Royal wedding of the year. There was 2 things I want to tell you about the royal that wedding. One, I wrote it down there. That we never mentioned that Allie. We know that Krashlyn changed her outfit. She took off the bottom of her pants to make shorts.
Yes.
So she tried to change her outfit. Allie, I'll put this pictures on the side because we've looked at them. She either changed her dress or she took off the panel in front. She made it shorter.
Yeah, she took off like a
panel,
like a mullet. Party.
Yeah.
And business in front, party in the back.
Yeah, so I don't think it was a whole new dress.
Like
At first I thought it was a whole new dress.
No, yeah, she totally just ripped it off.
So she
I love that.
Yeah, to make it party, dancing,
friendly.
Dancing friendly, exactly. So we didn't mention that. The other thing we didn't mention, which we thought was kind of funny, we never saw a picture of their food or them eating. Or
I didn't point that out. You did.
I did.
I didn't even think of it.
And like a lot of times you will, you know, take pictures if you're just taking pictures of everything because there's so much content. We never saw people sitting at their tables eating. We never saw them actually eating. We never saw the food. So that was kind of the wedding. But obviously we're talking about how we wanted to do a separate Preath video, which is, this is what we're doing now. We're going to have to talk about some things. Read the description box, because if there's any questions you have, read the description box. We just want to talk about some of the aspects of Preath being at the wedding. You know, the big speculation was, is Preath going to be there? Is Preath not going to be there?
Let's call them Kristen and Tobin.
Okay, that was more respectful. I like that. I like that. So is Kristen and Tobin going to be there? Or are they not going to be there? Obviously, it was the day after it was the day before Kristen's birthday. And just like anything, you know, sometimes you invite your bestest friends to weddings, but they don't necessarily go. Long story short, they were there. Yeah. Actually, I will show you table assignments. I don't know if we got this first or if we got this once the wedding went on. But if you see right here, table assignments, it was... They went alphabetical order. I don't know who Emily Heath is, but Tobin Heath, table 11.
Any relation? Probably.
Yeah, let us know. RuPaul Charles, that's how they called each table, was a different LGBT or Trailblazer, yeah. And then Kristen Press, table 11, RuPaul Charles. So I don't know if we got this first or second, but we know that they are officially there. They were at the same table. Yeah. The RuPaul Charles. And I was looking for other table 11s here, but I heard someone else say that table 11 had a lot of North Carolina alum, and Kristen was the one Stanford alum at that table. So it's kind of like what you do for love.
Did they kick her out?
Yeah, exactly. So they were both at the same table, and that goes back to the thing, we never actually saw them sitting at their tables. Right. So I think going into the wedding for them, even if they were going as a couple, if they were going individually, they're both going to 2 of their very good friends' weddings. Yeah. Whether or not they were a couple going into there or not, or best friends, they're going to their best friends, one of their best friends' wedding. And so they're going, and then they're making that choice to go to this wedding, and they know there's going to be a million cameras there. So kind of like with that aspect, I think they maybe even had like a conversation. Hey, you know, I don't want to be hiding anything, but I don't want to be PDAing either. You know what I mean?
You think they had this?
You would think, because Sara and I have had this conversation too.
Yeah, that's because we can't be normal.
Well, yeah, we're not normal. They're just probably having this conversation, you know, a little bit.
Maybe.
Not too overtly.
Maybe, no, probably not.
I think they had a little bit.
I don't know. They seem kind of too normal for that.
Oh, to have the conversation? They're like, why would we have the because some couples be like, why the hell would we have that conversation?
Yeah, but then maybe not.
Okay.
I don't know.
So I think they maybe have it. Either which way, I think that they were conscious that there was going to be photography, a lot of photography at this wedding.
You know, I think it's smart to go in having a conversation to avoid a fight about something happening.
Because that didn't happen to us or anything.
That didn't happen to us.
We almost break up, yeah.
No.
But what does not kill you makes you stronger, so.
True that.
So hopefully communication, maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but hopefully they know where they stood at that point. Okay.
Right.
So this was like the first picture I think that we saw. Somebody posted this. If you look at this picture, it's Tobin. So we saw that from the get-go. You see how it's just Tobin.
I didn't know it. Well, I think I had an idea that was Tobin. I don't know.
Yeah, you can kind of
Who's
see.
she standing by?
I'm actually not sure. You don't necessarily see Kristen there, but we saw that picture. So obviously there's Tobin. Then kind of like the same area where Tobin was. So then we saw this picture. This is the picture that I think the fandom said, whoa. It looks like they're holding hands. I mean, I'm not even want to debate whether or not they're holding hands, honestly. I never came into this conversation and said, are they holding hands?
I just want to talk about Tobin's legs there. What?
They look so good. But right there, obviously they're together. Yeah. And they're sitting next to each other. And if they're holding hands, and there's kind of a close-up, it does look like, I guess it does look like they're holding hands, but you actually can't even tell. Like, and that's another thing. Did they have the conversation of we're not going to do any hand holding, any PDA, even though that's not really PDA. To me, it almost doesn't look like they are actually holding hands necessarily. Even if they were, that doesn't prove anything or not anything. Okay, so this
I hold my grandma's hand.
Okay, so we saw that picture, and then I feel like this was the second picture we saw.
Okay, so they're sitting next to each other.
Now there's
Kristen's hair.
I know.
Yes.
Her hair is. So this is them sitting next to each other. I'm trying to figure out who actually took this picture too. Did a Preath fan? Did a Kristen and Tobin fan take this picture? Literally,
or is it just like people of? Yeah, because this looks like a picture
like a fan would take.
Yeah, or like unless it was a video and then
somebody screen captured.
But it looks like a photo.
Yeah, it does.
I think. I don't know.
Maybe not. Either which way, I mean, it's obviously that.
Tell us, where did this photo come from?
I know.
I wonder who took it though.
Yeah.
They had to have gotten it from somewhere.
Yeah. Let us know if you guys know.
Allie Long.
So they were sitting next to each other. That was kind of the first kind of glimpse we got, that they're there together, whatever you want to call that.
Together forever, everyone.
Here's a picture. This is a little bit voyeuristic, but as you can see, they're
voyeuristic.
They're kind of in the back, kind of just chilling. So they're obviously right next to each other.
We didn't see too much of them at the wedding.
We really didn't. Not like in the forefront.
They were like low-key.
They were in the background. What does that mean? They are not trying to be seen, or they're not dancers.
Swayers?
Talk about that. We didn't really see Becky Sauerbrunn in the forefront ever. I barely didn't see any picture of her dancing. I didn't see Alyssa Nair dancing. I did not see.
I would love to see Alyssa Nair dance.
Yeah, me too. I didn't see her dancing. I didn't see. I didn't see Alex Morgan dancing at all, or Allie Long. A lot of them weren't in the forefront of dancing. You know what I mean? So the fact that Preath weren't in the forefront, actually pretty normal. Okay, so here's them. You can kind of see them dancing in the background, which is so cute. You can see kind of Kristen kind of dancing. You see her?
Yeah. Okay, a little bit of
swaying
shoulders.
Yeah, swaying action. So they're kind of dancing. So there's a couple other pictures that we've kind of seen that indicate that they're having a good time. This is the other picture I kind of want to talk about. Did you see this picture?
Yes. I did not see Tobin in it.
Tobin apparently is right next to Kyle that you can't see.
Oh, so she's...
I don't think you can see her in that picture.
Oh, that's her shoulder.
Is that... Okay. So,
I'm guessing
I think it is too. But if you look, Kristen's right in the middle next to Pino. I didn't see Pino and Sue Bird dancing that much. Like, I didn't see much Sue Bird. And they're officially a couple. Yeah. What we see from this doesn't really mean anything. All we think is they're beautiful. We love them. I still think they are a couple, only based on what I see, my own personal opinion.
1,000,000%.
But it's just like, nothing's definite.
Try and change my mind.
Yeah, where's the guy?
Won't.
Change my mind.
Change my mind.
So I think it looks like they had a great time. I keep looking at pictures of the wedding. It was such an iconic wedding.
I know, it's still in our feed days later.
Yeah, like, just everything about it, like, I'm trying to, like, it was that, they wanted that look of kind of, like, extravagance. I do think so, because if you look at other people's weddings, that kind of, like, vibe of, like, extravagance, we love it. What did you guys think of the wedding? Iconic. Right. Also, do you guys have any New Year's resolutions? Comments down below. Thank you so much. Like I said, if you are a regular watcher, consider subscribing, because we're trying to get to that 2,000 subscriber point, and
you'd be a regulation hottie.
Totally. Talk to you guys later. Have a good Happy New Year's.
Feliz Año Nuevo.
Happy New Year's.
I'll think about it for a while.
Talk to you later. Love you. Bye. Hey, how's it going? Sarah here. So I'm editing the video, and while I'm editing, when I was talking about them saying, when I said, oh, I'm not here to debate whether or not they were holding hands or blah blah blah, I sounded like negative when I said that, and what I meant by that was, if I were a non-believer of them being a couple, that wouldn't be the definitive proof that they're a couple. That's not the picture I would show someone to say, look, they're definitely a couple. I hope that makes sense, because when I was listening back to it, I was just sounding like negative. But it was more like, if I was a non-believer and someone showed me that picture, that wouldn't be the picture that would put me over the top. I think there's other kind of more proof pictures. But I hope that makes sense. I just want to mention it here, because that's what I meant when I said that. What do you guys think? Thanks for listening to me. I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye.